Hello everyone and welcome to the April question and answer video. But before I start answering your questions, I want to say that the Reverb giveaway contest still runs until April 13th. So if you want to win a 500 euros shopping spree on Reverb, then follow the link I've put in the description and in my pinned comment. I wish you luck. Also, the May guitar cover voting is up on Patreon. If you want to see one of these songs as a certain guitar cover in May, be sure to become a patron and vote there. You can place your vote if you're just pledging $1. If you decide to support me a bit more, you can get rewards such as autograph cards, merch bags, lyric sheets, or even a private guitar lesson on Discord. So if this appeals to you, feel free to visit my page and I will be really happy if you could check it out. So let's answer your questions. Cody Fuller asked me on Facebook and on Patreon, what kind of guitar straps do you use? Well, mostly I use one guitar strap when I'm playing guitar while standing, and this is this checkboard style leather guitar strap by Stag. And some of my best friends have given this strap to me 7 years back to my birthday. And I really love this guitar strap, and it's really smooth now since I've used it every time when I'm standing and playing guitar. And when I get my second custom guitar by MGH Guitars, I will use this fancy leather guitar strap by Ibanez. It's really thin and smooth already, and I am really looking forward how this one will look on my new guitar. I don't have any other guitar straps that I use. Atomic Animator asked me on Patreon, how many guitars do you have? Well, I get asked this question a couple of times already, and I have to tell you and to disappoint you that most of the guitars you see in my videos aren't even mine. I own 6 guitars and 4 of them are working. My first guitar is this black and white Quintus Strat model. I have made a video about this guitar 2 years ago. The second guitar I have ever owned is the black and red Geo Ibanez, and it's signed now by the members of Bullet for My Valentine, and so I won't touch it anymore, and I really love this guitar. The third guitar I own is the black Les Paul model by LTD, and this guitar isn't working as well anymore. Both of them, the black LTD and the black and white Strat model, have some kind of problems with the electronics, and I have to take a closer look at both of them when I have more time to fix this problem. The fourth guitar I own is the BRUNO-PIERRE SE. I have used in many of my covers back in 2015 and 2016. The fifth guitar I own is the black Fernandez Dragonfly with EMG pickups, and I've used it to play some heavier songs. And my newest guitar and the sixth guitar is this MGH custom Eliminator I got last year, and I'm just playing on this guitar every of my covers now because it has such a unique sound and I love it. And yes, all the other guitars you see in my videos aren't mine. Some friends have lent me the guitars or let me play on the guitars for a cover or two. Yeah, I don't own any acoustic guitar. The Martin guitar isn't mine as well. Also, none of the Gibson guitars is mine, and all of my guitars except for this one in the PRS, I got them really cheap. All of my guitars together, the black and white one, the Geo Ibanez, the LTD model and the PRS, they won't cost as much as this one. And I'm so happy I got sponsored by MGH Guitars with this awesome model. Josh Riffmonster asked me on Patreon, hey JJ, have you ever met your friends in person? Yes, last year for example I have met Tony at Musikmesse Frankfurt and we chatted a bit and it was really cool. And sometimes when I'm attending a concert, some of you guys approach me after the concert and talk to me, and it's really great to see you in person and talk to you. But unfortunately I also get some messages the other day when I was walking through a huge city or when I was attending a show, and the people tell me, hey, I have seen you there and I was too shy to talk to you. And I'm like, okay, you can just say hi to me, I won't bite you, and it's always a pleasure to talk to you since you are supporting my channel and you guys are all awesome. Allfather asked me on YouTube, are you planning to get any tattoos? If so, what would they be? I'm a huge fan of piercings and tattoos, but unfortunately I cannot afford myself a tattoo at the moment since they are really, really expensive, and I plan to have some kind of a huge tattoo wrapped around my whole body, starting here at my right ear, moving on as a spiral on my back, coming here up again at my ribs, and it will consist of many things that motivate me, like starting here with notes and a guitar and some birds, merging into Nightmare Before Christmas style artworks, even showing maybe Zero and Jack and Sally, and merging into Borderlands 2 artwork style, roses, and many more motifs. I have some kind of concept consisting of many, many things. I don't want to list them all. This would be my dream, and maybe one day I can afford this huge tattoo. Unicorn Wizard asked me on Twitter, is there any band, genre, or just any type of media that you never liked or grew to dislike? For example, I hate of horror movies nowadays, not a fan of Guns N' Roses, and the genre mumble rap is easily the most insufferable thing even to people that love rap. Okay, I'm not a huge fan of negativity, but if you're so interested in things that I dislike, I can name one band right away, and this is Bring Me the Horizon. I don't like them, I simply don't like them. And concerning a certain genre, I can name German pop music as a genre I really dislike. Whenever I'm driving in my car and have the CD with me, I'm turning on the radio, and whenever there is a pop song running in German, I will skip it to another station, because the generic beats and the pseudo-poetic lyrics, this isn't anything for me. I really dislike it. Concerning a certain person, maybe some of you will dislike me now for saying this, but I really don't like Maria Brink of In This Moment. She can be the nicest person on earth. I haven't met her and I don't want to be offensive, but the way she presents herself in the media, I just don't like it, and it feels like In This Moment just consists of her, and a band should be a band and not just one person. Concerning a certain media type of thing, I can say that I don't like sitcoms because of the artificial laughter. I think it's just stupid, but this is just my opinion. Bugaboo asked me on Twitter in German, so I will reply in German. Jemals vor, dir deine Haare anders zu färben? Wenn ja, wie? Naja, auf meinem Kanal sind ja schon verschiedene Haarfarben zu sehen. Von meinem natürlichen Blond über zu komplett rot, rot-schwarz, dann so braun, rot-schwarz bis jetzt so einem Ombre-Rot-Blond-Ton. Und ich muss sagen, ich mag diesen Ton sehr, am liebsten würde ich ihn auch behalten. Aber da ich ja bald eine Festanstellung habe, muss ich mal schauen, ob der Arbeitgeber überhaupt möchte, dass ich so rumlaufe, weil das ist ja schon etwas extravagant. Und da habe ich dann vor, falls das irgendwie doch zu krass ist, mir meine Haare so rötlich-kastanienbraun komplett zu färben, mit ein bisschen Ombre drin, dass es natürlicher aussieht. Aber eigentlich habe ich vor, die Haare gerne so zu behalten. Melissa Pritchard asked me on YouTube, I've never had a question answered, but here it goes. And here it goes, first answer to one of your questions. How long can it take you to learn songs from bands like Slipknot, Skillet and many others? I have to say that this really depends on the song, since there are some pop-punk songs, even Slipknot and System of a Down songs I can play along to right away without even learning something, as I have listened to these songs so many times, and when I see the tab I can play to these ones right away. But if there's a solo, it can take me 1 to 2 days. If there's a solo that is really fast, it can take me 2 or 3 weeks, like the solo you will hear on Friday on my new guitar cover together with Nick Nocturnal. If it is a guitar solo with many more techniques that I cannot play, it can take me several weeks to months. And if the song is really fast, consisting of many techniques, and is really long, it can take me months to years, like the Vivaldi tribute. I can play the song completely, but it's still sloppy at some parts, and I have already practiced this one for more than a year, also through the Fire and Flames and Eruption, and also Psychosocial by Slipknot. I mean, you guys asked me to cover this song so many times. I can play it, but since the Master of Puppets cover, I want every of my guitar covers spot on, and I'm playing the solo a bit sloppy still. But if you're interested in some kind of my approach to the whole song, you can find a video of a full guitar cover of Psychosocial on my Facebook page. And yeah, skillet songs are mostly easy except for the solos, so that will also take me playing right away or 2 or 3 weeks. Mysterion12983 asks me on YouTube, would you ever learn to play a song that you don't like, but your bandmates or fans request you to learn how to play it? No. If it is a fan request on YouTube, I simply won't play it, because if I don't enjoy the song, I will make a face like this in every video when I play a song like this and you don't want to see it. But if my band asks me to play a song all of them enjoy and I don't enjoy, I will try to convince them to play another song, but if they really would like to play it, then I will learn the song too. So sorry, I won't ever play a Bring Me the Horizon song on my channel. Michael Thompson asked me on Patreon, in January you made a short video about a voucher for a new guitar. Does this mean a new MGH guitar is in the process of being built for you? Well, this video was made for a contest to win some cool camera lenses to make more fancy videos, but unfortunately we didn't win. It was like a fun short story that we filmed, and it wasn't a teaser for a new guitar in the first place, but I will get my second MGH guitar really soon, so it was just a coincidence. Jesse Abrams asked me on YouTube, where's your accent from? Well, I'm from Germany and the region is called Hessen, and this is where my dialect is from. So I really hope you've enjoyed this new question and answer video. At this point I want to say again many thanks to all of my patrons at Patreon supporting me every month. You guys are awesome, every one of you. And a special thanks to MAIK and to BRUNO-PIERRE for your awesome support. I really appreciate it. So for Friday you will see a guitar cover of Trivium, Dying in Your Arms, played by me and Nick Nocturnal. Please check out his channel, this guy is really awesome. So I will also be at Musikmesse Frankfurt on Friday. If you see me there, don't hesitate to say hi. Maybe we will see each other there. Otherwise, see you till Friday on YouTube. Stay tuned and rock on!